Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust. The boys round here sending up a prayer to the man upstairs. Backwoods legit, don't take no lip.
Hey guys, how's it going today? Yeah, it's got this cheap bar-like sensation in the air going on down here. Actually, it's not too bad. Could be worse. Oh my god. What are we looking at today? Well, since Christine picked out the old Rasputin Russian Imperial Stout, this is what we'll be looking at. 9% by volume. It is a product of the USA, and it's from North Coast Brewing Company, Fort Bragg, California. I wonder if this is even legal to drink in California. Bottle top looks something like that. Oh, and Steve, you are absolutely right. I've been using my new holster all day long. So, let's bust into this. It's okay. I picked this just because, I don't know. Why not? Whoa. So it's dark. It's got some big pillowy head. Haven't changed from work yet, so I'm sporting the T30. That's right. I know, it doesn't have any kind of a funky ass magnet on it or anything like that, or pull out into some kind of a sex toy, but it's very reliable and it gets very bright. And we'll try it on the highest setting. Nope. So, what does it smell like? Roasted malts, molasses, a little bit of coffee, maybe kind of some big fruit. I mean, it's got that heavy essence to it. Yeah, the big roasted malts, a little cocoa, and a light coffee-like smell. I did have some questions for you, which is just another cheap excuse to have that out. I mean, even if I didn't have a reason to, I often just set it right there, and then I take Shelby's chair, and I turn the lights down low, I put on some soft porn music, and then I just sit and look at it. Sure have been nice to get out and shoot it a little bit more. Would have absolutely loved to bring that down to Brian's. B likes to watch. Target set up all the way out to 210 yards. That was definitely a lot of fun, and I actually found out quite a few things. But yeah, it would have been nice if I would have driven instead of flown, which I could have brought the stuff with, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Me and Ray were talking about this today. Maybe it's just me. After seeing the condition of the case of one of Travis's rifles the first year that he was up here, I just don't know if I could have my baby being molested by airline baggage handlers. Maybe that's just me, but would have been fun to, brought that and the Mosin out for two different reasons. One, Johnny C308, John, he's a hell of a guy, and he's able to get shit sighted in pretty damn fast. He's definitely I don't know. I just give credit where credit is due. He's got a lot more history on it than me. He actually started to work on that a little bit, and we kind of ran out of time, and we were only playing around with 100 yards, and I actually had that purpose built to live in the 1,000-yard range, so 100 yards, I should be able to throw the gun at it. So I'll get to the question about that in a moment, but let's have some old Rasputin Imperial Stout. Cheers, guys. Like I said, I have had this before years ago. It's like a little beer roller coaster. Okay, I will say right off the bat, it has, considering how it looks, how it acts, it has a much lighter mouthfeel than I had anticipated. Maybe just a little bit of a booziness up front, but not bad. The first thing you notice is that lighter mouthfeel, and then the roasted malts, and I'm almost immediately getting a dark coffee, like roasted coffee beans, like you took the beer and just ran it right through fresh ground coffee. A burr mill grinder, not one of dizzy spinners. Roasted malts, a little bit of a nutty, and boy, you're getting like a brown sugar molasses, almost like if you took a little bit of molasses and brown sugar and maybe even some regular sugar to sweeten it up a little bit, and kind of, put it in a saucepan and kind of started to caramelize it, kind of right as it's caramelizing. It kind of has that kind of combination. But overall, it's not a sweet beer at all. I mean, JR10 Desert Gold, you might like it for its bold and in-your-face flavors, but I know you like the sweeter beers, and I have to say, of the stuff that I've had, that's something like this that's leaned more on the sweeter side. I guess I've just found my softer side in alcohol, because I actually do kind of like that. It's got kind of a dry spot right in the middle, and then the flavors kind of come sweeping in after that. Yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, I forgot to Steve Bush. There. Here, this one is just for you. In fact, I'm just gonna stay. I'm gonna stay out of this. Well, oh no, go to the holster. No, not her. The holster. Oh. Captain, the shuttle is in the hangar. I have no explanation. Yeah, there's a little bit of that booziness up front, but other than that, it's you don't really notice it any other time. Doesn't have any kind of a doesn't really seem to have any kind of a warming effect or a burn or anything like that. Smile Money, you might be on to something. That beer has been here since the shoot. So somebody could have opened it, put Mentos in it, and then sealed it back up, and just, as a practical joke on me. I mean, I guess that's possible. As I pick it up, it goes off again. Isn't that great? Oh, it's my little bitch. Thanks, Travis. It's nice to know that your new flashlight and my penis are the perfect size. That's lovely. Oh, yeah. I can't show that one. Be accused of being a racist for sure. But that's very funny, Joel. What else? Been using the holster all day. Oh, I was just kind of wondering, are any of the rest of you just like extreme? I don't know if I'm extremely indecisive, or just sometimes you just got to keep trying shit until you find the perfect fit. No, not the dick holster. The JP here, the grip that you can now see on it, maybe. Yeah, the grip that you now see on it is actually, it's made for JP Enterprise by Hogue. I don't know if it's the same mold, has the same finger groove, texture, styling, lumps, bumps, all of the above, or if they have some specific special design that they do just for JP. But as you can see, they got the standard JP logo on here. And if you remember back when I ordered this rifle, I had them put a Magpul Myad on it, and I hadn't even shot it the first time, or had I? I don't think I even shot it the first time, and I switched to the Magpul Plus. That one has kind of a softer, rubbery kind of a feel to it. Then this weekend, I shot the hell out of Christopher's 5.56 JP, and I shot several things from Johnny, and Johnny puts the Hogue, this particular grip, on all of his stuff. And I have the I couldn't remember when I shot Christopher's, because I know last year I shot his 308 with this, because this is the same one that he puts on him, and I don't know, there was something about it that I significantly changed my mind and decided to get one of these. And of course I had to go through JP so that it would say JP while it was on a JP. So I guess we'll see if this one stays on it or not. Have I mentioned how absolutely freaking awesome that rifle is? Yes, I know there's several people that would say, you know, it's still an interesting debate or question, because even someone like JP himself, John Paul, says that if you took two equally skilled shooters, competition long-range shooters, and one of them shot a bottom-of-the-line rifle with super good glass on it, and the other one shot a state-of-the-art high-end rifle with a mediocre scope on it, that he thinks that and I do agree with this. I mean, several people say this, that pretty much when you it's difficult to say put a $3,000 scope on a $1,000 rifle, but I can honestly say, of all the scopes that I have owned, anytime you invest in that glass, you get your money's worth. Everything kind of comes at a price. That scope, the Elite Tactical, that thing, I could not believe how heavy the box was for that. You're talking about nearly 3 pounds of scope right there. So if you're trying to do an ultra light rifle, you're probably not going to be putting the greatest on the planet of glass on it, just because the payoff comes to you in both money and in weight. So any of the... Yes?
Are you doing a brew review?
Yeah, I'm doing a brew review. Shocker.
Are you almost done?
It's kind of like you turn the camera on and it attracts every possible noise and person in this house.
I'm sorry. Are you almost done?
I'll be done when I'm done. Meanwhile, go make me a sandwich. She's got stickers. Try this.
Is that Rasputin?
Mm-hmm. I can guarantee you'll hate this.
Well, then why aren't you telling me to try it? Hey, try this. I guarantee you'll hate it.
I just like to see the look on your face. Well, actually, you like coffee. Just pretend it's a dark iced coffee.
No.
Great. Let me guess. You found something else.
Mm-hmm. We can smell the coffee. Whoa! Oh!
You like it?
Ish! I gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go throw up now.
Okay, I'll be up in a little bit.
Okay.
After I'm done hanging with my friends.
Okay.
I think she liked it. Yeah. So I guess the question is how many of you guys it doesn't have to just be the shooting sports. Maybe you're into, well, cars is a little different because, say you're going for performance. There's a good chance that you could have started here in the 350 horsepower range, and over time you just keep adding things and it goes in that direction. But I guess how many, if it's something that can be typed out kind of short, just as an example, I've anybody repeated something similar. I mean, I can maybe see it more in grips on some guns, grips in general, because for a rifle that doesn't even have 500 rounds through it, it's on its third set of grips. But I really like the way the JP grip looked always. I just thought initially when I picked one up and held one with that JP grip, I just thought it was a smaller grip, and I've always migrated towards like the Myad. I've got the biggest setup on it. I just like that. You know what I'm saying? And that, because of the finger grooves, has a little bit smaller profile, but it feels so damn good in your hands. And having the chance, like I said, to shoot Johnny's Noveski, and I don't even remember what the hell is on your scar. That's a sweet ass rifle, and everything gets cooler with suppressors. Got to shoot Johnny's 5.56, his 308. Got to shoot Josh Urban Armed. I got to shoot his that ultralight 22. Oh my God! With the suppressor on the thing, it's like a gust could come up and blow the gun out of your hand. It was so light. And when you were shooting it, you heard the firing pin hitting the primer, and then you heard the bullet hitting something. That was it. Just wickedly quiet. And then shot his suppressed 9mm Glock. His pretty much turned into his race gun. And shot his 300 Blackout. That was awesome hitting that plate at 210 with that. But I was doing much better with the Silhouette. You got to keep in mind 200 yards on a 300. That's at that distance, someone could probably shoot one at you, and it's just kind of like, the hell was that? A big bug? So yeah, sometimes I guess the old JP has been, that's the second bipod and the third grip. Other than that, I like everything about it. I just could not get into that GG&G bipod. The old Atlas there is built like a tank in comparison to it. So I suppose someone wants to know about this. On the E-scale, well, I have to say it's very good for the flavors, but honestly, I think where it really falls short is honestly the mouthfeel. For an Imperial Stout, the alcohol percentage is about the only thing it has going for it. It does have some bold flavors, but again, it's like the darker fruits and the sugars, molasses, and maybe a little bit of nuttiness to it. Overall, I don't know. In comparison, I mean, I know this beer is well liked and has almost a cult following, but honestly, this particular one, in comparison to other Imperial Stouts that I have had, I have to just give this a 9, which I know, in the brewer reviews, as far as that goes, 9 is pretty good. Because I've had things that were 5s before that I've bought more than once, but still, I'm gonna stick Old Rasputin with a 9. And I see I'm starting to run out of battery. Oh well. Other than that, very quickly, out of the blue, an old old YouTube friend, going all the way back to, shit, I had, I think, 12 or 13 subscribers, and I don't even know how many subs that he had. I don't know how many of you guys remember this name, because he hasn't put a video up in a long time. Hutt Wigley. Resort to Ice. He does stop action animation, and just before I left to go do the shoot thing, he contacted me, and he's just like, "Hey man," I go, "Shoot." He says, "Shoot me your address. I'm gonna send you the DVD of his new one, Max Helm's Curse of the Relic." Now, I've seen the little snippets on his channel. I'm going to put a link below. Why don't you guys do me a favor? If you are not subscribed to Hutt Wigley, go over there and tell him I sent you. This guy is... I don't understand why he isn't working for somebody of extreme importance. His skill set is awesome. Seriously, check out the link. He actually has the full version of Resort to Ice up on his page. There's different stuff from it, but it's like 12, almost 13 minutes long. So if you're not watching one that's like 12 or almost 13 minutes long, but this one, I've really been waiting to see this. His like I said, his animation is just awesome, considering, you know, it's like take a picture, take a picture, take a picture. Like, God, I would never have the patience for that. So I wasn't subbed to Hutt's YouTube channel from this channel, so I did. So there's a chance that he might see this, but seriously, guys, the link will be down below. Hutt Wigley. Watch some of his stuff, and then you too will ask yourself, why is this man not working for some studio, some famous person? Because his abilities, just like I said, I haven't watched this yet, but watch Resort to Ice. Not only is the fact that, well, the guy plays with dolls. Actually, I guess he's kind of a freak. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Hutt. Other than that, you know, the answer to the question is the personal defense is being provided by this, because I just can't stop looking at the grip. And this is about to die, so if I want to continue, I am going to have to work with magic like this. It's traumatic for you guys, I'm sure. I could have probably just ended it there, but hadn't discussed what we're going to look at tomorrow. If there is a tomorrow. Let's see. That was from Stephen Bush. Thank you, Steve. By the way, I love your new EDC. Oh, I was gonna show something for Ed. So anybody that's still here, okay, fine. Just we'll have a little small after party with more gun stuff. Tomorrow. That was from Steve. Why don't we look at this? From Smile Money. Yards Brewing. Love Stout. Seductively smooth. So we'll get it like a stout back to back. This one's only 5.5%. So let's take a look at this one tomorrow. And you know, man, I've been sitting on this. I still got another Cellar Rats Imperial Stout in here. Oof. Oh yeah. So that's what we'll look at tomorrow. Hang on a second. Oh. Just because. We can play chemistry fast. The last of the old Rasputin and some of my favorite moose drool. And we'll do a little a 50-50. Not bad. It's no Moose Drool. It's like Moose Drool Plus. Still get those brown ale characteristics in there, along with a little bit of roasted malts and coffee. So anybody still here? Next topic of discussion, optics. I think I had alluded to this. It's probably a good kind of discussion bed over at the other channel, but we're already talking about it, so screw it. If you're gonna try to build one rifle to fit multiple scenarios, kind of like what my AR was when it was the only AR, you're gonna, I wanted something that if I had to, I could use it, for up close, which is why I went with the EOTech, and for longer range, which is why I went with the EOTech and the EOTech magnifier. Then it had the iron sight backups, and I had some jerk off make some comment wanting to know if how stupid it was because it didn't look like I could hang another thing on it. It had backup sights, a flashlight, and an EOTech and an EOTech magnifier. I guess to each his own if you just want something completely stripped down, but I really liked with the EOTech. I guess why stand here and pretend? Hold that. Just look at the monitor. Got the pistol, and in case of failure or whatever, they were really small and they're really light. Got the Magpul MBus Pro, the non-plastic backup sights, but the primary guy on here is the EOTech. And what's nice about the EOTech is you are up on ATF. Yeah, that's it. You can't say that any particular branch of our government is so big brother-ish and knows how us little civilians could be, because Lord knows this is so much. This rifle is so much more evil than when it's like this. Yeah, fuck you, ATF. Fucking losers. Why don't you, tell you what, why don't you actually keep our country safe from the people outside instead of the people within? The we, the people part. Yeah, actually, when nobody's here, I often just take this upper off and I put it on all of my other lowers. That way I have a SPR. Whatever. But yeah, the EOTech, I like the EOTech in this role because it has such a big, open visual. I don't know if you'd be able to see that or not. Their cameras are never really great for. But yeah, you're just able to get on target so much faster like this. So that's why I wanted to put this over here and then ended up leaving it over here, which brings me to the next thing. After getting to spend some time with both Johnny C308 and getting a chance to shoot Ed's both of the boys were running the primary arms. This is the ACSS. It's a 1-to-6 power, and it absolutely just loved being able to shoot this. It does have a lit reticle, but again, it's so impossible to do, and I would never be able to. Oh, there it is. It's got the bullet drop in there, and it has that horseshoe. And at that target at 210 yards with Johnny's rifle, all you had to do is literally put the top of that reticle right around the top of the target, and it was good for a hit every single time. So it kind of opened my eyes to that you don't necessarily have to have something that has a tremendous amount of power like that in order to still have something that is going to be usable inside of the range of that particular ballistics, like say 5.56. I personally would not want to put this on that, because that is designed to reach out much farther than what this is. So in essence, what I have created is a close quarters combat setup with the pistol, a medium range, you know, anywhere from probably 0 out to, I'm guessing you could probably still be effective out to 500 or 600 yards with a setup like this. I still am planning on leaving my iron backup sights on here, because this is the burless mount, more cowbell, damn right, with the quick release on it. So if for some reason this completely failed or was damaged and was unusable, you could still flip 2 levers without any tools and switch over to your iron sights. Due to the fact that, you know, this is where it needed to be for my eye relief, I could not have it centered more to still utilize the iron backups. But yes, I just wanted to say thanks to both Johnny and Ed for once again feeding the addiction. Thanks for the opportunity. As a matter of fact, this was a drunk purchase from Ray's house the night after the shoot, or the night of the shoot. So, Ed, that's how it turned out. And I have not shot this rifle since John Huber hooked me up with this break. Why is it not standing up where it was standing up a moment ago? Okay, guys. Cheers. Everybody stay safe. Stick with the funny comments, and if you have some story about something that started off and continuously mutated, like my JP here, I wouldn't mind hearing about it. So, okay guys, cheers, and we will see you tomorrow.